Hi, my name's Ed Miller. I've been taking Krav Maga for a year and a half. I'm a network engineer for a cloud communications company called 8x8. It is very stressful. I was going to the gym with my brother regularly, and we wanted to add some cardio in that wasn't treadmill, and we thought this would be a good practical cardio, and it has been. And I lost 45 pounds doing Krav Maga. I learned some self-defense. So I think everybody has kind of a personal responsibility to be able to take care of themselves in terms of self-defense. It's one of these areas that you should be good with, and I think that Krav is very practical in real life. And because it's not a sport, it's more of a system for the street, and I think it's a very valuable skill to know if the situation were to arise, and I think that it's good for everybody to be able to defend themselves. So the women I've partnered with have all been pretty fierce, and they're pretty good. The previous student of the month, Madison, is very tough, and she's like a teenager, and she can keep me away with kicks, and then also come in for punches when I drop my hands. And the females kind of learn where their strength is too, right? So it's a lot more technique in terms of how they dodge punches and then counter. Andrea is very good. Andrea has kicked me quite a few times. And there's a girl that teaches the kids class that kicks me all the time. She always lands kicks. Yes, Priscilla kicks the crap out of me, and she's so fast, and I can't even block it. I can't even do anything. I'm just like, okay, I would have been down and it would have been over. The teachers are phenomenal, and they kind of work with you, and even though you've done a basic technique, they'll help you progress to get better at the specifics within the technique. I think that over time you can start to see the development of your own skills, even from zero, and the fellow students help you as well, learning to see where your shortcomings are. The community in general is very good. Like, the community is really good. You spar with everybody, you train with everybody, you do drills with everybody, from teenagers all the way up to grandparents, and there's a lot of help when they see you making a mistake, and you can also help the newbies when they're making a mistake. And all of the other students that I've worked with have been really helpful and nice, and they help you. They have different experience levels from different other techniques. Brad and Kyle in sparring have been really good. It's seeing how it works in real life, right? So it's a little bit more realistic in terms of what happens, because you start getting hit with combos and you're kind of get flustered. You can see how these techniques would work outside in the real world with somebody that's not necessarily prepared or aware of combos. And you get to actually also do combos and you see them work. So it's a fun experience to feel it, but it's also exhausting because your adrenaline is so high and you're trying to breathe and you get hit in the face. And this kind of thing. But it's a lot of fun because you're not getting hit hard, right? Nobody's going full speed. It's a lower energy, but it's still your natural reactions are sometimes wrong. So you have to learn. Sparring humbles you tremendously because it's really fun, but it's also when you go against somebody really good that's been doing this for a number of years, you're suddenly like, I don't know anything about what I'm doing, because everything they do, they know they can figure out your weaknesses and pick you apart very quickly. And sparring humbles you very quickly to realize you're not where you think you are in terms of progress, and there's a lot more to go, and you can build your skills still over time.